Hey, this is Nate with Kick-Ass Marketers. Thanks for reaching out and pressure washing friends. I wanted to give you a quick site review, kind of 3 things that you can do today to get yourself ranking better on Google. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you got a business to run, but I want to go over content, citations, and backlinks. I will always start with content because with Google, content is king. We recommend 1,000 to 1,500 words on your home page and about 500 to 750 on your back pages. And the reason for that is, as great as your site looks, Google cannot see any of these pictures. Google only sees the content you have written on the page. And when somebody types in pressure washing in your area, Google wants to know that they're sending them to a site that is relevant to that topic. So we really want to push up the content on here. I pulled up a couple other guys. Content is probably the least done thing on these sites that I find. We all want it to be short and sweet, quick to read over, get to the point, but that's not the way Google works, unfortunately. So we need to get the content in there so that we can get your keywords and get your key phrases. You know, these are one of the other guys that I found. Again, very light on the content, super easy to beat out. The reason that content is important is for the keywords and the key phrases. And you're currently showing up for 85, and we can look at what those are. And a lot of these are going to be throughout your back pages. Come on, computer. It hasn't slowed down on me like this in a while, but I've done about 180 of these videos in the past 2 weeks with the help of a couple of friends. And we got bombarded with that Facebook post. But, these I wouldn't count because they're, those are your company. If people are typing that in, they already know who you are. But what I look for are more of the generic keywords. You've got some like house washing service, but I try to look for the ones that say kind of what you do and where you're located. So I'm not really seeing a lot of those, but we want to find those buyer intent keywords. I call them the generic keywords. If somebody's looking for pressure washing in your area, they're going to type pressure washing Delaware. Unless they know who they're looking for, they're just going to type something super generic and the area that they're in to find somebody that can do it. If we go over here, we're actually looking at their back page. This is MD Roof Clean, but they have the areas that we cover, and then they have Milford Power Washing. So this is actually one of their back pages. It's not showing up for any keywords, but if you go back to their main site, their main site is showing up for 114. These guys are showing up for 394. So if we look at those, we'll see if I can find some of the type of keywords that I like to see. Like right here, pressure washing, Delaware. There's 70 people a month that search that term. These guys are in the 3rd position, and they're getting 8 visits a month on average to their site. See if I can find another one. They're in here for their name a bunch. There's Power Washing Delaware. 70 people there in the 3rd position. But those are the type of keywords that I like to look for. Like I said, what you do and where you're located. The second thing is your citations. And you're right here, which is great. And it doesn't look like there's a lot of people really pushing that specific market, right there in Milford, because there's only 2 and there's normally 3 people in this map pack. But what gets you up there is your citations, which is your business name, address, and phone number in multiple locations or multiple directories across the internet. There's Merchant Circle, Better Business Bureau, Yellow Pages, Yelp. There's a whole bunch of them out there. Probably a couple thousand, really, but you want to get into as many of those as you can. We have a tool called White Spark. You're showing up right here with 26. Kendall was at 31, and J&J are at 30. And there's no reason that you can't bump this thing up and, get close to 100, if not more. It just takes time to do it. You go out, find the directory, sign up for it, get your information entered in there, and just keep trying to bump that number up. I mean, you're already up there, but why not just kill it and make sure nobody else is on their way to catch you? The backlinks are the third thing that I like to talk about. You're currently showing for 61. A backlink is any site that points back to you. It's kind of Google's popularity contest. The more sites that are pointing back at you, the more relevant Google thinks you are and the more authority that they give you. So Citations will sometimes give you backlinks. There's blog comments. You can go research blogs on pressure washing or community blogs around your area. Read up on some articles. Comment on it. Post who you are and what you do. Put your link on there. Some of those will give you backlinks. There's lots of ways to do it. These guys, once we got off of their back page and went to their main page, they're showing up for 4,900, and these guys have 30. Depending on how big of an area these guys cover, the fact they're showing up for 4,900, some of those are probably some pretty spammy backlinks that we wouldn't really want. But we kind of use a copycat method with things like this. We can go in and see where their backlinks are, and we can go right to these sites and see if they're relevant and see if they're a place that we would like to get a backlink for you, and then try to get you a link on the same page. So, kind of copy what the guys that's got the most, copy the ones that he's got, go out, find some more on your own, and just blow him out of the water. So that's my basic overview for you. Quick recap. Content, 1,000 to 1,500 words on the home page, 500 to 750 on the back pages. Citations, go out there and get as many of those directories as you can. And then your backlinks, like I said, some of the citations will give you backlinks, but there's blog commenting, there's guest posts on blogs. If you've got guys in the business that are doing those type of blogs, let you do a guest post on there. Just all kinds of ways to do it. It's just a matter of taking the time to find them and getting it done. If you need any help, got any questions, give me a call, 210-383-8401, or hit me up on Facebook. Thank you.